now ask if you please remain.
Welcome everyone to this OCAA men's basketball bronze medal match. Today we have the host Durham Lords against the St. Clair Saints. Coming into this one today, both teams suffered rough losses yesterday, and Lords especially making it come down to just one score. But it's a question of how much can you really get away with if you're the Lords. You're the number one team coming in, and you're the number one team nationally. It's maybe a little bit of a slip. St. Clair now is going to be looking to push down with the ball. Beautiful movement there to get down low, but that's going to be Kenzie Simon being the one with the block, and Jayshawn Elliott stealing that ball away. Moving through now, the Lords getting things going here. The jumper from Stoop won't fall. We saw this was an issue yesterday. Shots just weren't able to fall for the Lords, and that's a three-point shot that also won't go. Going to be rebounded there. Mark Stoop. Jay-Sean Elliott breaks a man's ankles, gets down to the net, gets called. And that's a foul there on the Saints, I believe.
Yep, Jay-Sean will be shooting 2 free throws as they try and get their first points of the night. First free throw's up, and it will go. And the first points of the night are up for the Durham Lords.
First points of the night. It's a good way to get things going. We just have to keep it going, then. A good play there. 3-point opportunities made by Force.
He shoots at 33% from the line, but he got 1 for 2 as the layup is good.
That second one looked almost intentional, though, that miss to give him a 3-point opportunity. And that was just over the fingertips of Hamlet. Not quite able to get that one back in bounds.
Turnovers were a problem for Durham. Keeping Humber in the game early on when they were making a run. They're going to want to continue. Well, they're going to want to not turn the ball over at all tonight.
And that's going to be Taylor Douglas. Gets called on a foul again. It sounds like a repeat of last night.
Petey going to the line to shoot 2. Darnell Petey shoots at 50% from the field, from free throw. So he misses the first. Hitting the second would keep him on schedule and tie this game at 3. Second one goes, and it is tied. Goes 1 for 2 from the line.
Lords clearly did a lot of thinking after last night because they're already looking like, frankly, a more coordinated unit. And that one's going to go the way of the Lords, thankfully.
They're letting Jay-Sean Elliott get downhill pretty easily. You gotta
be careful of that. He is their designated rim man. He's going to make you pay for it if you let him have it.
All 5 for Durham. Not even 2 minutes into this one. Petey pulls out and hits.
Good. He's got all the points for him thus far. It's going to be Hamlet now with the ball. Looking to make his way around the far side. It's going to kick it down low to Stoop, who almost actually lost control of that one. Back to Hamlet, shot from 3. Looking to get him going early, and they will.
Hamlet did not shoot it well yesterday. He'll want to make up for it with a bronze medal for Durham.
You know Hamlet's coming in angry after yesterday. Wasn't a good day for him, and that's good. That's a good basket. They're still up 1, though, because of that 3. Good play there by Taylor Douglas, trying to get this defensive look to bite, see if they can get anything going. Can't see Simon down low.
St. Clair was trying to go back-to-back. Couldn't win against George Brown. They'll try and medal for the 2nd year in a row now.
Good pass there. Breaks them wide open, and a shot from 3. And that's going to be the Saints now with their first lead of the night. Beautiful play there to get them going. Good move by Hamlet. Picks it down low to Stoop. Out to Cancy Simon, driving in, down low. Sends that one to Narnia, but it goes in.
That's a good shot from Simon. Get himself going. He struggled recently. And a blocking. Oh,
they're going to call travel. Coach Desmond Rowley already having some words for the referees.
The 13-year veteran head coach.
Certainly been around a long while. This Lord's offensive getting tight up top, and instead they're going to try and break Stoop loose. Not quite going to be able to. Kevin Hamlet making a man miss. Mid-range jumper, no good. And that was Mark Stoop who really tried to make a play. Instead, it's going to be Jay-Sean Elliott knock that one away to Hamlet. He's going to put that away. Shot down Jay-Sean Elliott.
And he's playing really well. 7 points already.
He's just been an absolute machine. And shot goes up and good.
Dare hit, Josiah Dare, who was trying to come back for the Saints. He won player of the game for the Saints. Jeremiah Brown winning it for George Brown in their win.
Kicking that one over to Elliott. Back to Taylor Douglas. He was the league leader in assists prior to this. Looking to be so again. Jay-Sean Elliott from 3 is good. You leave him wide open. It doesn't matter if he's up top or down low. He's going to cook you any day of the week.
33% three-point shooter, but open like that is just not a good idea.
Unforced error. That's going to be another 3. Well, Shane Taylor Douglas willed his team back into the game yesterday, and he's looking to do the exact same thing today. Give him a good lead. First time that lead has been, frankly, of more than one score. Going either way.
Like for 3. It goes. Going back and forth here. This is not what Durham wants, as they are known to be a great defensive team. It's all offense tonight.
One of the Lord's massive points, one of the keys to the game was, frankly, just trying to control the paint, because they know that they have a lot of shooters, and frankly, they've been really good all year about dictating the flow of the game. Kevin Hamlin makes a man miss. Shot from 3. Had a hand on him, but he does not care.
Wow, the shooting tonight is that's
Lord's already up to 21 now. They're 4 of 4 from 3 and 7 and that's 8 of 11 overall.
These two teams are shooting the lights out as St. Clair missed that three-pointer.
Taylor Douglas now.
Hits, oh man.
The Lord's upset about yesterday. Their three-pointers maybe weren't quite on the dot last time, but I'll be damned if they're going to let that happen twice.
5 for 5 now from 3. And a team that doesn't shoot it, amazing.
And that shot does not go. Stoop with the rebound. Gives it to Taylor Douglas, firing over Jay-Sean Elliott, going up and down. Beauty play there. Jay-Sean Elliott getting himself open in a swat. He's going to block that one away. Sends that one over now. Kevin Hamlet, who's looking at a 1-on-5 defense because no one else made his way up to help, but he doesn't care. He's going to drop it right over their heads.
Hamlet is angry. Durham is angry. They lead 28-16. Just over 5 minutes into this game. Now we're going to look at the keys to the game for St. Clair.
So now, clearly one of their issues and one of the key points is hit the free throws. That one was frankly a big reason why they struggled yesterday, and of course they're going to continue to keep pushing today because they really need to make the most of it. More efficient on shots. We've seen they've missed already significantly more than the Lords, and they've taken less. Lords already have 4 more shot opportunities than them, and even now they've both taken the same amount of three-point shots, but the Lords are hitting 100% compared to St. Clair's 3 of 5.
And number 3 is just keep blocking. The Lords love driving through the paint, but nobody averages more blocks per game than the Saints. Find a way to stop Durham at the rim and severely limit their scoring opportunities. They have not done that tonight, but if they can stop Durham at the rim, they can get back in this game easily.
As soon as they break a hole in them, they should be all right.
3:29 to go in the first. Players get back on the court.
The other thing is, it's not like we've seen that the Lords have just been immortal. We saw yesterday, someone beat them, but maybe they didn't quite adapt fast enough. But we've seen other teams, such as Seneca. The Sting actually had the Lords on the ropes for a long time as well.
Yeah, if you can play good defense, along with Durham's good defense, you could stay in games for a long time. Durham's defense hasn't looked amazing tonight, but
a good blade. Taylor Douglas almost cracks that one open.
They're clamping down right now.
And another lost ball. That's a turnover. The Lords playing very smart basketball now. They know what they got to do. If they can make it rain from 3, they're going to open up down low, and that's exactly what they're doing. Look, as soon as that happened, they open it up down low, kicks it out from 3. That one doesn't go. Almost had it, though, but Stoop's going to have this one. Sends it to Hamlet, sends it for 3. Isn't going to go.
Oh,
Go to Oshawa. He's firing all around the court, making plays on the ball. They're going to call foul. They're going to call foul on St. Clair there. That's just going to be inbound. Substitution here. O'Shane Taylor-Douglas is going to be coming out in favor of Rudy Fahik. He's very much been their 6th man, next man up at all times, and he's absolutely killed it.
He struggled last night, but
frankly, a lot of the Lords struggled last night, though.
Very true.
Took a shot to the face, and he's going to make sure that that one gets called. So he's going to get his 2 shots. Lords have a chance to go up to 30 now. First shot goes.
Hits both on the line. A 70% free throw shooter. Delivering, and Taylor Douglas is down.
Took a little slip there. Maybe a little bit of a wet spot on the court. But they're going to be able to retain that ball. Beauty play. That's Rudy Fahik, who barely keeps that one in bounds. He's lucky that second foot didn't get called.
Transition 3.
Big, deep shot, not good. Error ball there, but again, you're not exactly upset. You're up almost double their score total now.
St. Clair, who was first seeded in the West.
Both first seeds actually down here.
Yeah, and they look victim to going from first seed in the West to just 4th. Overall, they were 2nd seed, but not medaling would be disastrous for them as they shoot a 3 and it won't go. Hamlet the rebound, swings it to Jay Sean Elliott. Down low for Stu.
Once again, just going to be playing lights out. They're going back to the basketball that they know. Deshaun Elliott's going to feed it down to Fahik, who's not able to quite control that one. That's going to be substitutions there.
Petty checked in for 2-2. They're going to put the full court press on him here. They get it into Joya. Defended by Elliott.
We saw this is how they were able to dismantle the Lords yesterday. Was a lot of full court press. So the Lords have clearly seen that, and they've seen other teams use it against them as well. That's a travel call.
That's Tim Stewart, the 4th-year guard from Detroit, Michigan.
Pulling in American players, holy. And that's Fahik. They're going to call that ball not getting poked out here, but that one's going to go back the way of St. Clair. Fahik's going to lose control of that one. Full court press again. Fahik's moving quick, keeping up with that ball. He's not letting that get away from him. Mark Stoop now going to Oshawa. Gets a little caught up. Lucky that shot didn't go. Stoop has a man in his face, but he does not care. He's going all the way there. Sends that one back to Kevin Hamlet. Makes a man miss. Mid-range jumpers. Good. Lords, big thing. They've, before that game yesterday, undefeated at home.
Yeah, and Humber played well, but if they play the way they want to play, they can beat any team in Canada. They won't go to nationals. But 3rd place, medaling, is a step forward for Durham.
Absolutely, and when you look at this roster, we saw in the interview with Coach Rowley, I believe that was yesterday, he was talking about the scouting and how this team has done everything it can to not only build a championship team this year, but have the quality and talent to be able to keep on going in the future.
Not just a 1-year thing they want. They want to keep building. Elliott
makes a man miss. Oh my goodness. Now it's going to be St. Clair marching their way up. A shot from 3. No good. He's just a little bit too far there. That was some friendly fire there. Boys, you're both on the same team. I promise.
A foul called.
Couldn't tell who that one was on.
I believe it was on Glody Oshawa. But I don't know what it was for. Clock winding down. 1 second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Step back 3.
No good.
Durham
It's going the way of the Lord. 3 seconds. You want Elliott down at the far end as fast as you can. Send it, send it. Whoa.
Missed. It wasn't off in time. Durham leads 32-18 going into the second quarter.
That's
shooting
absolutely what you want to see.
3% from 2, 62% from 3. So very close. But St. Clair struggling to get this Durham team slowed down.
Absolutely. We got to look now kind of at the keys of the game here for the Lords. Look kind of what's going on here, because we saw yesterday there were some issues. Let's see kind of what can help break them out for this game.
So number one for the Lords is that you got to ride the crowd. In their semifinal, the Lords played their best when they fed off the energy of the crowd. You got to do that again, and you'll see buckets drop. That's what they've done tonight. Number 2 is play your defensive game. The Lords were the best defensive team in the East this year for a reason. Nobody in the OCAA scores more than the Saints. So show them the reason why you were the number 1 team in the country one more time for the season. And number 3 is dominate the paint. Durham are 15th in the league in rebounds grabbed, while the Saints play 4th. Rebounds were a key factor in the both semifinals games on Saturday night. They'll have to find a way to up their game in the paint if they want to continue to lead and win this game and get the 3rd place medal that they do deserve.
Frankly, like we've said, like we've acknowledged for this entire season, we've hyped up this Lords squad forever. And they've proven that they can rise through the ranks. Sadly, they're going to miss out, especially considering they had the number 1 rank in the country going into this. They're going to miss out on the Nationals. But how much can you really chalk up to that being all on the Lords? This Canadian bracket has been brutal all year. These teams have been clawing for every position. In Ontario, you see a lot of the teams ranked.
Yeah, they had 4 teams in the top 15, which they get the wild card, so they do get 2 teams in, which is probably fair. They have the most ranked teams out of any state or any province, excuse me, as they get it down low.
Used to NCAA, and that's a foul called. Jay-Sean Elliott's going to get swatted at while he's going up for that shot.
Jay-Sean Elliott with 12 points already, trying to go for 13 and 14. Taylor Douglas with 8. The scoring has been going around.
This Saints crowd making sure that the Lords silence won't be noticed, but it doesn't matter. Jay-Sean Elliott puts the first away.
Doesn't shoot it well from the free throw line, but he's hitting them tonight. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Again, he's 2 for 4.
Fahik wide open is short. Kashala loses they're going to lose the ball there, St. Clair, but now they're up into 3-on-5 offensive. Kashala's in his face, though. Quick moves to get back down there. Same with Fahik. Those guys are all moving all over the court. Taylor Douglas now has a wide open guard, but he lets him through. Thank God Kashala got in there, though. But it looks like he got a foul called on him.
Kashala just has to relax, and he got teed up. It did not look like a foul. I don't think it was a foul, but he's got to relax if he wants. He wants to stay in this game. Cody Kashala, a bright man. He's fun to be around, but on the court he turns into someone different. He's a beast on the court, grabbing every rebound, and sometimes he does get emotional.
Well, I mean, when you're playing this game, though, you got to expect it, right?
And he's got to harness that emotion and to use it in good ways instead of yelling at the referee. He's a good player. He gets teed up on this occasion.
First one is no good. And Kashala's going to get that rebound. We saw rebounds a massive point yesterday. Kashala maybe not quite able to get it, but Stoop is going to drain that one. I might have mildly peeked the mic, but holy, what a slam. Beautiful alley-oop there.
Three-pointer won't go. Fahik the rebound.
Sends it to Taylor Douglas now. Takes it to Jay-Sean Elliott.
It's downhill.
And that's gonna be off. That's gonna be off the feet of number 13 there for St. Clair. That's gonna be Hanani Ujulu. There we go. Maybe not my best, but regardless.
Simon checked back into the game.
Out comes Stoop here.
Tried to get it down low to him. Turned over.
Almost a turnover there as the Saints almost lost that ball.
Joya to the corner. Swung around. Stolen by Jay-Sean Elliott. In transition. Jay-Sean Elliott with the slam. Extends the lead to 18. A statement game as they clearly are not excited about being out.
They wanted to be in that Nationals tournament. They knew that they had everything it took. It's just unlucky that, frankly, they only had one bad game, and that was that one. And that's not even bad considering it came down to one score. If your bad game is losing by one score, that's pretty good in my opinion, especially since both their losses come in one-score games. So even their off games, they're being very competitive, and that's going to be... He's got to be careful if he mouths off to the ref again. We've already seen one tech come out.
Yeah, the foul was on St. Clair, so he'll not get called, and it'll be baseline out of bounds for Simon.
Kashala is going to be the one with the ball, moves that over to Taylor Douglas. Mid-range jumpers, no good, it's going to rim out. That's not what you want to see. Yeah, that's a good screen there, it gets rid of him.
Not a foul yet called on Kansky Simon, it looks like.
Yeah, that's on Kansky.
And he'll check out Mark Stoop. Back in.
7:30 left on the clock here.
The inbounder is St. Clair. They get it to Joya, guarded by O'Shane Taylor Douglas. He backs up, time running down on the shot clock.
6 seconds left, they gotta make a move. Good spin move, gets him open, but he's gonna get stuffed.
Kept in bounds.
Lucky Jay-Sean Elliott almost screwed himself out of an opportunity there. Kashala's going up, he's fouled and one!
After the tech, he's turned into a new man. In the end, one is hit. He'll make it 3 at the free throw line if he can hit this one.
The Lords in the last quarter won that one 32-18. They've been playing lights out.
They can make it 8-3 in this quarter as well.
Shots up and good. Lourdes have hit 40 now.
Not a great free throw shooter on the season, but Lodi Kashala 1 for 1 from the line.
And that's going to be good bucket there from St. Clair.
Getting the points back.
Yeah, it's going to be Jay-Sean Elliott now with this ball, trying to make a play. Breaks some ankles now to get down low. Puts it up. No good. It's going to get his own rebound. They're gonna call that as a
St. Clair possession.
Both coach and players questioning that call. It's gonna be St. Clair now moving up with this one.
Tipped off of Dare, and it's going to be Durham ball. St. Clair looked frustrated, and rightfully so.
They just haven't been able to get anything going, and this Lourdes team, they're upset about yesterday, and they're firing on all cylinders.
So Taylor Douglas keeps it.
This game is about who wants it more, and as of right now, it looks like the Lourdes do. But we'll have to see how that plays out throughout.
Stu, pull up.
Oh,
Can't
good.
hit. Offensive rebound, 2 of them. And he missed both. Oh, a turnover. That is just not smart basketball by St. Clair.
They're willing themselves into bad opportunities. The substitution here is going to be Glody Kashala coming out, Hamlet going in. Lineup now for the Lourdes is Jay-Sean Elliott, Rudy Fahik, Kevin Hamlet, Mark Stoop, and that's going to be O'Shane Taylor Douglas. That ball is going to be swatted away, actually. St. Clair's going to be the one moving up real quick, jumping up, and just a layup there. They're not going to go for style points. Taylor Douglas is trying to get his team moving. He knows that they got to get back on defense because they got caught in transition real hard there.
Jay-Sean Elliott moving, Stoop. Backing his man down, Stoop. Goes in and he draws the foul. The foul is called on Deere.
Fourth team foul with still 5 minutes left in the quarter. You're looking at a little bit of a rough position, looking to go into the bonuses real early. Kevin Hamlet almost loses that ball.
Walked around and it's kick ball called by Durham, on Durham, wow. On the floor, I'm not sure anyone actually kicks the ball, but it's called. It's St. Clair ball. Guarded by Fahik. Backing him down, using his size.
Taylor Douglas, now Kevin Hamlet all over this one.
They're trying to get forward. Try to drop it off. It's stolen by Stoop. Elliott, and it's a blocking foul on Willis Paris. Also from Detroit, Michigan. One of their recruiting spots. They go to Michigan a lot to find players, St. Clair. 3 players on the team.
Well, I mean, when you look at it traditionally, NCAA is a massive market to break into, and if you can start pulling American players into into the OCAA and the Canadians, that's a massive break, and you can afford to get really, really good players out of that American market.
We know O'Shane Taylor Douglas played JUCO ball in the U.S., but came here after it didn't fully work out. And he's a great player. It's maybe his final game for Durham. Pull up 3.
No, good. Goes over. He got a little bit scared there. He came at him like a bullet out of a rifle. It scared him half to death. Substitution here. In comes number 12 for St. Clair. William Buffon. And substitution here as well. We're going to be seeing Caleb Carter get his first minutes of the night. Coming out is Rudy Fahik. Carter's been a massive contributor as well. Another first-year. Future of this squad is bright. Even people like Catrell Dos Santos, who's also been doing very, very well, just hasn't necessarily got the minutes to play. Shot from three there. Jay-Sean Elliott's no good. That's Taylor Douglas, though. Almost comes away with that.
And he stepped out.
That half a toe there was maybe on the line. They're going to call him for it. Good call by the ref. Mark Stoop now is going to feed that one out to Taylor Douglas, trying to drive in. Good move there, pokes it out. That one's going to go back to Jay-Sean Elliott, going down low. Kevin Hamlet gets swatted at. No foul called, hit nothing but the ball there. Beautiful play. And Stoops just not able to get there in time. And that one's going to be a foul call. Jay-Sean Elliott's going to be the one getting called on it.
And good defense turns into good offense for the Saints. They'll go to the line to shoot two.
They're calling that one on Caleb Carter. My bad.
Oh, wow.
First shot's good.
He struggles from the line. Tia trying to go 2 for 2 though here.
No good.
Okay.
Hamlet, Elliott, O'Shea, and now to Taylor Douglas. Trying to get something happening here.
It's slowed down for Durham. Try to get to Hamlet.
And that's off the fingertips there. He knows he touched that ball.
Yeah, definitely off of Tia. Okay, they're going to make it St. Clair ball. They say it didn't hit his fingertips.
That literally ricocheted off of him. You gotta imagine the panel of refs along the back wall there is a little bit unimpressed with that call.
Yeah. Well, they're closer, so who knows. But Taylor Douglas getting forward. Jay-Sean Elliott.
Down low, Elliott. He's gonna get fouled on his way up.
17 points on the night.
He's looking at almost 20 points in the first half.
He's playing very well. That's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Shot's good. Second shot won't go. Stoop's going to be the one to come away with the rebound, though.
A steady 1 for 2 from the line for Jay-Sean Elliott tonight. Stoop, he's fouled as he tried to get it in.
And they're going to get 2. Welcome to the bonus.
Yeah, Stoop will shoot 2.
Seven fouls now to St. Clair on the quarter.
First one's up and it goes.
Good shot there.
A 57% free throw shooter.
Looking to better his average with this shot, and it's good.
He's got better from the free throw line as the season's gone on.
Absolutely.
And this team is shooting it well from the free throw line tonight, 10 for 13.
And you got to keep in mind, 2 of those misses were just opportunities to make 3-point plays. I didn't know that St. Clair players were upset at their medical staff.
A turnover called on St. Clair.
That's going to be timeout for the Lords.
Wow. Durham leads 45-26, and they have the ball, running away with it on the occasion. We're going to look at
Let's look at their
the
last
three
three matchups.
Yep. So the last three matchups. In 1998, the Durham Lords beat the Clair Saints 79-69.
You gotta think.
They don't play often against each other. Durham won 81-71 in 2014, and 3 years ago on November 13th, 2021, the Saints won 99-65. Scoreline might be going opposite ways here tonight.
We were looking at it. Weren't you saying that that's also the year that they won the Nationals? 3 years ago?
That's the year after they won the Nationals. 1997 is when Durham won the Nationals.
I meant 2021.
Oh, 2021
for the
is
Saints.
when. No, Saints won last year. Humber won in 2021.
My bad.
So, but the Saints have been a good team forever. And Durham's program is a good one, just not on the level of Humber or the St. Clair, I would say, yet. Definitely not Humber. Humber head and shoulders above everybody with 15 OCAA titles, winning 6 in a row in the 80s.
That's brutal.
Or the 90s, excuse me.
How are you supposed to compete with that? Like,
Carter for three. It's good. Their three-point shooter hits 33% from the three.
They don't mind. Caleb Carter's always been their secondary shooter, second to Kevin Hamlet. Now they have both their shooters out on the field, and we've already seen Jay-Sean Elliott's more than happy to become one of those shooters tonight. Yep. He's at 18 points now. Kevin Hamlet, 10. Taylor Douglas, 8. Those are the top street scorers for the Lords.
For three from deep won't go.
I might have jinxed him. They're going to lose the ball.
Thought he had a steal. Instead, it's going to be free throws for St. Clair because they are into the bonus.
That's Taylor Douglas' first foul, though. By this time yesterday, a lot of them had, frankly, a good majority of fouls.
Like a very good free throw shooter, shooting at 80% from the free throw line.
Wow.
It's good. They got some very good free throw shooters on this team. Second one's up. It won't go.
Stoops going to get his hands in that one. He's not letting them have it.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line. They shot 38.9% from the line yesterday, which is uncommon because, like we said, they have a lot of good free throw shooters. Jay-Sean Elliott for 3. Air ball. Boya, corner, swinging it around. Boya controlling, averaging just under 14 points a game for St. Clair. Willis Paris getting it down low. Tia going at Stoop. Missed. Elliott the rebound. Tried to go quickly. They've scored 16 points in the quarter after getting 32 in the first. Stoop down low.
Kicks
Elliott,
out.
one more Carter for 3. 2 for 2.
Again.
Caleb Carter. 6 points in the quarter. And in transition again, Taylor Douglas between the legs.
Feeds that one out to Caleb Carter. They're going for style points already.
Hamlet fouled. And I don't know if Desmond Riley will be happy about that, but. And then again, O'Shane Taylor Douglas is at his best when he is playing fun.
I was about to say, he likes his fun ball. He wants to feed his teammates, and he's going to have a great time doing it.
And a little bit of chatter between the two teams. This lead has grown to 24 for Durham.
It doesn't help the fact that the Lords currently have 6 men on the court.
Yeah, Taylor Douglas was taking his time getting off. I don't think Willis Paris was too happy about that. And a timeout, or the referees are going to talk about it.
I was going to say, I think that's a tech timeout.
Talk, yeah, I don't know. 1:01 to go in the quarter. Referees will chat about something. Durham up to a 24-point lead, and this is more of the Durham basketball you thought you were going to see. St. Clair have struggled, and this is not the St. Clair ball you were expecting to see, but
absolutely. Like, you're not expecting to be held to, let alone 27 points. On top of that, you're almost at half of the other team's scoreline. Is this a case of maybe an overhyped regular season?
I don't know, but they beat Humber, they beat some good teams. But Durham, when they are going, are a very, very tough team to beat, shooting 50% from the field and over 50% from three.
10 of 13 at the free throw line. They're giving up, they have 2 less fouls, seeing as the fact that St. Clair only has 9 free throw opportunities. They're only hitting 4 of them, though.
Yeah, they are not shooting it well. Kevin Hamlet will go to the line. But yeah, the Durham, they've only had 7 turnovers, which is a huge key. Winning the turnover battle, as they can make it a 26-point game with these 2 free throws. Hamlet up to 11, trying to make it 12. Suffered in the semifinals, trying to get his team a bronze medal.
This Lord's team's clearly upset by whatever was going on here. Moving down low here, easy way to the bucket.
Durham haven't medaled since 2014-15. So this would be a huge step for their program.
And with this roster now, they look to be a contender for the future as well.
Yeah, 9 years since they've last got third. Up 24, near the half, turned over by Jay-Sean Elliott. Had Caleb Carter wide open, and the coaches were telling him about it, that's the one thing that the Durham staff will do. They will
light you up
even if you're up 24, because they know if you're allowed to goof off when you're winning by 24, you'll goof off a little bit when it's a 1-point game, and that can't happen.
And they're going to miss that basket. That one, second chance opportunity goes.
Time right down, gave it back. Loyock can't hit. That would have gave them some momentum. Durham up 53-31.
Frankly, you're not too upset if you're the Lords right now. You've won both quarters by double-digit margins, or just short of double digits now for the second.
Yeah, handily winning by 22. We're going to do the Shoot for Cash contest, and then we'll be back for the second quarter. Or second half, excuse me, thank you.
And we'll be right back. Welcome back to second half action in this OCAA bronze medal match. Here we have the visiting St. Clair Saints versus the host team, the former #1 rank in the nation. That's going to be the Durham Lords. That one, a quick travel is going to get called on the Saints there. So Lords are going to have this ball nice and early. Only 10 seconds being burnt off, so it's basically like they had their ball off rip.
Scoring 32 in the first, 21 in the second. 53-31.
It's just not been not been a good run here from St. Clair. They haven't been able to get anything going compared to the Lords, which are frankly on pace to put up the century mark tonight. And they're going to call the travel on Stoop. 2 travels back to back.
Not often that happens.
Lords tonight have been on fire. 30 points between 2 players. Jay-Sean Elliott, Kevin Hamlet, 18 for Elliott, 12 for Hamlet, respectively.
And they're shooting it efficiently as well. Spin move, layup, won't go.
But now it's the Saints who are coming back now. And they're going to put that one away. Saints looking like it's comeback season.
Shooting at 10 for 19 combined. A 20-point lead. Jay-Sean Elliott trying to get into their offense. Stoop sets the screen. Hamlet dribbling in and out.
Trying to make something happen. Spin, no good. Oshawa wasn't able to get a hand in that one either. Stoop now has his hand up, just not quite getting aggressive enough there. Taylor Douglas sends his team up. He knows that he can break this coverage on his own. Pass that one out to Stoop, sends it to Hamlet, who's driving down low. Good spin move, mid-range, puts it up. No good. Kashala is going to have a hand on that one, not quite able to get away with it. Loose ball here. Saints player got jabbed in the eye there, it looks. That one's going to be a timeout for the Lords. This first few minutes not going their way, so they want to clear out whatever was going on there.
So the spotlight players tonight, Mark Stoop, who is averaging 11 points per game on over 50% shooting with 7 rebounds. And then on the other side, we have Mazine Tia averaging a little bit more than that, 12 on over 60% shooting and just under 7 rebounds. So 2 good players that can rebound and score the ball efficiently.
Mazine Tia so far is 4 of 5 for 9 points. Mark Stoop has maybe been a little bit slow tonight, 1 of 4.
He also has 9 rebounds though, so 9 rebounds, 3 assists, so he's distributing the ball, doing a different job.
Both players have been putting up real good numbers. It's just the rest of this Lords offensive is putting so much pressure down on St. Clair. They haven't been able to really do their thing. They've been using full court press for the first time, frankly, this whole year. Anytime at home, we haven't seen them ever use it. Hamlet now moving quickly over to that ball. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. 3, 2, 1. They've run out of time.
Didn't get it off, and he hit the shot.
The ref there wanted to make his point known. That was a no good shot. Jay-Sean Elliott now going to be the one moving up with this one. Feeds over to Taylor Douglas.
Bring it down. And it's called offensive foul. It'll be St. Clair ball. Tripped up, Petey almost lost it.
Kashala's second foul of the night now. Good play there. Taylor Douglas gets his hands on that one, sends that one up to Jay-Sean Elliott. Not quite going to be in a good spot to put up some more style points, but Mark Stoop will.
With the slam!
He's a beautiful jam!
Mark Stoop over top of a man. 20-point Durham lead.
O'Shea Taylor Douglas knows exactly what happened, tapping his head the whole way down. He just caught a body. A good move there. Jayshon Elliott's going to poke that one free, and Kashala is not quite going to be able to get his hands down under that one. Jayshon Elliott now sees a lane. Not quite going to have it, though. Lost the ball. Gets shot in the eye there. Looks to be okay, maybe. Just maybe move it a little bit slower.
Goes up, lays it in. Petey trying to mount a comeback. A 16-point game now. And a foul called on Petey.
That's first foul now on the quarter for the St. Clair Saints. Refs being a little bit particular now.
Neither team really happy with the referees at this moment.
Taylor Douglas is practically surrounded.
Tells Elliott to move out of the way. Screens up by Stoop. Taylor Douglas, let it go.
Mid-range, kicks it.
Elliott's got to drive.
Loses the ball, keeps it though. Oh, that's going to be turnover. They're going to call out of bounds there, actually. That's going to be Lord's ball. Even the crowd's making their opinions known about this game.
Yeah, getting into it here. Taylor Douglas.
This time it's not even just a Lord's crowd that's overpowering the building. St. Clair has also had a massive showing.
Fake. Hamlet. Coming down, he's foul. Travel called. Kevin Hamlet thought he was fouled.
Coaches aren't too happy with Hamlet there.
Petey. Green set by Tia. Dropped it.
He's wide open, but he's not going to hit.
And they'll stay a 16-point game. That was a big chance to get them back into this one. He's not a three-point shooter.
Going to be Taylor Douglas now, wide open look. He's going to kick that out. Jayshon Elliott moving back down. Taylor Douglas firing mid-range. Fadeaway is no good.
Kashala tried to keep it in.
Almost executed a cameraman.
Tipped around.
Taylor Douglas feeds that. Jayshon Elliott over to Kashala. They're not going to have that.
They're sloppy. Loyak getting down low. Hop step. Floater is good. 14-point game and a comeback on the horizon for St. Clair if they continue to play this way.
The Lords need to tighten up. This game isn't over. Nothing is over, especially in OCAA playoff basketball.
Getting down O'Shane. Can't
Isn't
lay
going to
it
put
in.
it away.
Still alive. Petey. Loyak fires for three.
Splash. Kashala didn't even make an effort to get in his face there either.
St. Clair on the way back. The first-year freshman, Jayshon Elliott, trying to slow it down. He's been the man tonight. 6 for 11, 18 points. Elliott. Stoop.
Hamlet now making his way around, trying to find a crack in the defense. Takes some mid-range jumpers. No good as well. The Lords are losing their footing.
Petey. Hop step. Layup. Blocked by Elliott.
Gonna send that one back to Narnia.
A good stop defensively for Durham. Could have been cut to single digits. Taylor Douglas. Stoop. It's Elliott getting downhill. Uses the body. Blocking foul and one.
They're calling no good.
Oh, they said no basket though, yep. So it'll be 2 shots on the blocking foul. Although they're gonna go side out of bounds, I can't understand how that is not
An and
continuation.
one.
But they do call it. So O'Shane's gonna inbound it, Stoop. To O'Shane on the handoff. Screen set. And now Stoop driving. Floater. It's good. Mark Stoop with 2. And an important 2 to slow this team down.
Good play, Taylor Douglas.
Steals it in transition. Fouled hard.
He practically got bowled over. That's going to be 2 shots here for Taylor Douglas. Jay Sean Elliott's going to be coming in. Out comes Kevin Hamlet. the Saints now are racking up a lot of fouls. It's been a noticeable theme all night. Just if we're looking at foul numbers alone, St. Clair has almost double what the Lords have at 15 to the Lords 8.
Wow, yeah. They're playing disciplined basketball, but this third quarter is getting away from them. Stewart,
Good
downhill.
play.
Stolen Jay Sean Elliott, who's back on the floor, and it's won back by Dare. Pull up three. It's good.
Good shot there. Good quick heads-up play. Jay Sean Elliott almost caught them in transition, but then he had 3 Saints around him in the blink of an eye.
Dare was player of the game. That's only his 7th point of the night. Taylor Douglas getting downhill. Gets it right back. He has 12. He's 3 for 9. Foul on Deshaun Elliott.
That is Elliott's 3rd foul.
Yeah, it's a 2nd personal foul.
My bad.
Loyak.
It's almost like the crowd didn't even realize the game was
down.
going.
Blocked by Stoop.
Mark Stoop.
Mark Stoop is very good defensively. Jay Sean Elliott getting downhill. Layup won't go. Rebound by Tia. Trapped. They called a foul. No, they called a travel. Durham wanted the ball. They got the ball.
Trapped them, and they're not letting them get away without anything.
It was never really there. They had a couple chances to make it a 5-point game.
Absolutely.
from 3, but other than that, it was all George Brown. The Humber and Durham game much closer. Durham losing in a heartbreaking fashion. Taylor Douglas not getting a shot up with seconds to go.
At least could have had the chance to draw the foul to force the OT, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Dribbling.
Speaking of Taylor
Elliott
Douglas.
hounded and he's pushed to the floor. No call. Douglas for 3, fakes it. Hamlet backing down Loya. Pulls up. Can't hit.
Good.
And rebound. St. Clair try to make this game interesting.
Kicked far side. It's going to take a little bit of a tumble there.
Loya. Hounded. 3 for Dare.
3 is no good.
Offensive glass. 2-2. That's
play.
incredible.
Just, he wanted that ball, and there was nothing that the Lords could do to stop him there.
He wanted it much more than anybody on Durham. They want to get back in this game desperately. Elliott. Hounded again. Douglas. Hamlet. 3-pointer.
Right. I just want to note as well, the Lords have taken 17 free throws. They're shooting 82%, so 14 of them have gone.
It's much better than what they usually average. Average 60% from the free throw line.
Saints shooting 4 of 9 at the free throw line.
Getting down.
Good tip there, Oshawa.
Taking down the sign. I worked hard putting that up.
He just blew away that sign. He wasn't having any of it.
And it's uneven now. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Come on, Oshawa. I know you're just doing your job, but it's fine. Whatever.
We're going to have to fix that after.
A lot of hard work was put into that one. Loya getting down. It's offensive glass. And a foul on one of the Durham players, Kevin Hamlet, I believe, or Kashala. Yeah, Glody Kashala called for the foul.
That's Kashala's 3rd.
Those are some nice signs, though.
Just like they're very fancy.
Did they not give you a shirt?
No.
Wow.
I got scammed.
Wow. Yeah, you're working hard and you're not getting a shirt. I got a shirt, so I'm happy.
Boss man said he was gonna get me one, just hasn't gotten around to it. I got a fancy sign. I got a fancy lanyard though.
Oh, nice. I didn't get one of those, so it's even. Getting down low.
Good
Hamlet
play.
with the steal.
Merck Stoops gonna swat that one away.
Taylor Douglas to Hamlet. Hamlet getting down low.
Loose.
Step back. Flow.
Kashala
on the offensive glass. Hamlet fake. 3-pointer. 50% shooter hit.
Yes.
2 of them in the quarter. 20-point Durham lead.
He's 4 of 7 now. He's over the 50 mark.
Stolen by Elliott in transition. Jay-Sean Elliott with the missed layup. Thought he was going to dunk it. Missed the layup.
That would have been style points of the century, and instead he opted to play it a little bit slow. You can see Elliott down there. He's smiling. He doesn't mind too much.
I don't think coach is too happy about that, though. Leaving 3 points off the board and getting it down low to him. He'll go up, and he's fouled. He'll get the points right back.
I'm not sure if that was Elliott who screamed and one or one of the fans, but they at least saw the foul coming.
$7:39 to go. 5 o'clock is start time.
We're looking to be on pace for that.
For George Brown, Humber. The game of OCAA. The one to decide it all as Elliott misses his first free throw. 5 for 9 from the line now.
Second shot's up.
It's a miss.
Oh, good.
Kashala trying to tip it in.
Kashala's playing a little bit fancy now.
Petey, Dare, swung around 2-2. Pull
Shots up
yes.
and good. Beauty spin move to break him out.
A good shot.
Galdo Tutu has 11.
He's playing good. Taylor Douglas, Elliott, fake the three-pointer. Trying to get down low. Taylor Douglas.
Both Hamlet and Jay-Sean Elliott, 20 points on the night.
Douglas got to pull up. And cut in a good defensive stop by St. Clair. Led by
maybe
Dare.
gotten away with passing that ball, but
yeah.
he knows he's down on the stat sheet. He's got to get himself back up there.
Loic getting down. Loic kicks Tutu.
Kicks it.
Still, and they turned it over.
Almost sniped another cameraman.
Poor
They're
guy.
not expendable. They're not expendable. Stop trying to kill them.
First the athletic therapist, and now the cameraman.
This is just violent.
Taylor Douglas. And fouled. Trying to get it to Jay-Sean Elliott.
It's foul there. Number 3, Darnell Petey.
With the 2 3-pointers from Kevin Hamlet, 2 Durham players are at 20 points. They won't reach the century mark tonight, but they sure are scoring the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if our second game of the night at that gold medal, it's either going to be a defensive masterclass or it's going to be a shootout.
They've got some shooters, and George Brown can score with the best of them. Caleb Carter for 3.
No
Can't hit.
good.
He was 2 for 2 in the second quarter when he was in. Couldn't hit on this occasion.
Jay-Sean Elliott, loose ball. Taylor
Wrapped,
Douglas. Oh, he's been bullied around.
wrapped around and fouled by Tia.
It's been another foul on the Saints there.
6 minutes to go. It would take a massive Durham collapse to lose now.
I don't even think you could if you tried, but I'm going to knock on wood because I really don't think anyone would be impressed if I test that.
Down. Dare missed. Oh, Dare got the rebound, excuse me. Loyal getting down. Willis Paris.
And that's Hamlet who had his hands in that
3.
one. Shot from 3 won't go and comes away with the rebound. Taylor Douglas now was short on the pass. League leader in assists. Wasn't quite there. Good screen. Sets him up for 3.
And that's how you allow teams back into the game.
Andrew Loyak also 20 points on the night.
With bad passes like that, just careless. You don't need to get it to Mark Stoop. Slow it down.
Caleb Carter over to Kevin Hamlet. Sends it down. Jay-Sean Elliott
Getting downhill.
gets it to Stoop. Kicks
Carter. 2 for 3 on the night. 3 for 4.
3 for 4.
And he's going to be
75%.
teed up. Wow, they teed him up for that.
For what? What did he do?
They're going to say he taunted the player, but unbelievable. After the three-pointer by first-year Caleb Carter. They're going to tee him up for celebrating. Big moment for him. He's hit 3 threes, and they're going to get mad at him for celebrating.
Even the Lord's player is giving him a little bit
Of hard time, yeah.
a little bit of a hard time. Clearly he celebrated too hard. Lord's crowd, welcome back to the game.
Oh,
good.
Misses the tech. Don't say it, Damon. Don't say it.
Do it.
All don't lie. 18-point game. Timeout called by St. Clair.
Well, I mean,
In an
you're down
18-point game.
18. What choice do you have at that point?
They've
Like-
got to find a way to make this an interesting game because close games, anything can happen. So they got to get it down quickly. What do you think this St. Clair side should do?
Honestly, Loyak has taken over the game. Feed him the rock.
Yeah,
Get him the rock. Get him 3-point shots. He's shooting 50%, let alone the fact that he's shooting 8 of 14 in general. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw, so you really are hoping that he doesn't get fouled. But you want to feed him the rock at any other opportunity possible. Another choice is another good shooter. Is in Tia. We talked about him as a star player for this St. Clair team earlier on. He's 5 of 6.
he's been extremely efficient.
He has only missed once. They need to feed him to be able to get a chance. They have their top 2 players. Feed them. Let alone Galdo Tutu. Also at 11 points. He's been a lot more of a volume shooter. He's shot 11 times, but just hasn't been a good look thus far.
The inbounder is Willis Paris. They do get it in, and they will get it to Loyak. Screen set for Tutu. Turn it over.
Taylor Douglas.
Taylor Douglas. Stoop. Corner to Caleb Carter.
Up to the post.
Is he feeling it? I think they're going to get him the ball. Taylor Douglas for 3.
Off.
I don't know why he shot that.
I think he's just trying to get back in the stat sheet.
But he's 3 for 10. Loyak getting downhill. Tia missed the layup. Talked about his efficiency. Gets that one to go. 6
I think
for
he'll
8
take
now.
50% on that.
As long as the points go in. Elliott will slow it down. Oshawa and Fahik getting ready to check in.
Thinking in those last couple minutes, is that a time where you can afford to put in
Stoop
maybe the
with the
finishers?
slam.
Speaking
Emphasis on the night. Mark Stoop has certainly won it for Durham now.
Beautiful play there. Puts the Lords back up by 18, and they're just not going to let him have anything there. They're going to call a foul and give him 2 shots, but is it too little too late? Mazintia is going to be the one taking this. He is 1 of 2 thus far tonight. He shoots 60% from the free throw line. So
Yeah, it hits the first.
or sorry, correction, 53. Second one does not.
Go just about average. There. Fahik.
He's already gone above his average, so you can't ask too much more of him. The rest of the team just has to step up.
Kashala. Locked. Going the other way. 17-point game. Tia getting downhill. Layup is good. Plus the foul. Foul called on Kevin Hamlet.
That's going to be his second.
His second of the night. 3:39 to go. Trying to mount a wicked comeback. Hamlet's confused about the foul, talking to the referee about it. Tia.
Second shot does not.
Elliott the rebound.
Looked like he almost had his hair pulled there trying to get that ball.
Yeah, and he's feeling his shoulder. Fahik. Down low Hamlet. And a travel called on Hamlet. 15-point game. St. Clair of the ball with 3:26 to go. And he's just not happy with the referee's calls right now. They get it into Loyak.
Don't get a tech. Don't get a tech.
No, free points is not, you can't afford them right now. Loyak.
They need to force opportunities, not give them free ones.
Screen set, Willis Paris. Loyak getting down low on Fahik, lays it in. Stoop to inbound. Hamlet Jay-Sean Elliott slapped out. It'll be off of Jay-Sean Elliott. He wanted a foul. Taylor Douglas to check back in for Rudy Fahik. Can't handle.
To be fair, he
The
was
power of
essentially
Loya.
run down.
He just couldn't handle the power of Loya. 9 for 15 now.
He's a big dude.
He's a beast, averaging just under 14 points per game.
Loyak thus far 22 points. O'Shane Taylor Douglas with the ball 12. 4 players now on the Lords with 10 points or more. He's going to kick that one out. Jay-Sean Elliott
Fake
moving.
going over with the slam.
Up and over the entire Saints roster. 22 points now.
Faked and slammed. Loya gets, it rims out. And with 2:30 to go, a whistle was blown. And I think it was just a inadvertent whistle after the missed shot.
I don't think that was an intentional one.
Jay-Sean Elliott for 3. Fouled, shooting 3. And he can get it all the way back up to 18.
They're just not having any of it. Both teams now sitting at 4 fouls. Bonus category beckoning.
With 2:21 to go. Their 5th foul.
It's a question at this point. We already know who the player of the game would be for the Saints. It's going to be Andrew Loya. But for the win, who would it be for Durham? You have Jay-Sean Elliott and Kevin Hamlet both sitting at 20 plus.
You could also go, I would say Jay-Sean Elliott. As he's about to get up to 22. He's at 22, about to get up to 23, which he's at now after the free throw. And he could get all the way up to 25. He missed.
Boy, knock on wood right now.
Highest he can go is 24. He shot 6 for 12 from the line. Trying to go 7 for 13. Missed.
Kashala.
Jay-Sean got it back. Tipped around. St. Clair ball. Kashala already teed up. Not happy with the calls. They're just telling him get back on defense.
Get back and shut.
Stewart. Loya getting downhill.
Kicks that one.
2-2. Floater. Goes.
Good.
Taylor Douglas.
Trying to motion his men forward.
Double teamed. Turned it over. 2-2. Going. Kashala trying to get back. And
almost
2-2 lays it in. 12-point game now. Taylor Douglas to Jay-Sean Elliott. Double teamed. Triple teamed. Almost stolen. Kashala got it. Hounded. Jay-Sean Elliott keeps. Double teamed. Kashala.
Mark Stoops wide open on the far side.
Hard double.
Breaks free.
It. Elliott can't get the dagger to go.
It's okay. They're going to lose it anyway.
They win it back. Elliott. Douglas. Hamlet. Elliott gets downhill. Won by Dare. Loyak going. Downhill. 10-point game. A minute to go. They got to put the full court press on. Durham calls the timeout with a minute to go exactly. St. Clair trying to close it down. And this looks eerily similar to the game against George Brown.
You really don't want to see it, though. You're not trying to go out the same way twice. But if you look at the scores from yesterday, it's maybe looking just a wee bit the same.
Yeah, it's Durham doesn't like it, and St. Clair would have rather they start good than end good.
Yeah, that's looking scarily similar. Yesterday, St. Clair lost 83 to 75. Yeah.
And it's now 69-79 with a minute to go. St. Clair trying to get back into this game. It'd take a lot. But the OCAA has a lot, so there is still hope if you're a St. Clair Saints fan, but it's running short. They need to get the ball quickly without letting Durham score. Durham can't score another point, honestly, if you're St. Clair. There's no sending them to the free throw line to stop the clock. Unless it's Jay-Sean Elliott, who's a 33% shooter.
Then again, he's shot 13 times today at the free throw line, hit 6 of them. So
Hamlet.
Firing.
They're slowing it. They're speeding the passes up, making the St. Clair defense work for it, and they can't get it. Hamlet can't hit.
Good.
Rebound tipped around. Jay-Sean Elliott. The dagger of a layup.
25 for Elliott now.
Player of the game for sure for me.
There's no way you can go against him. We were talking about how the Lords probably won't hit the century mark. They still won't. But I think this is closer than we both gave him credit for.
Yeah. 81. And this is a good defensive team. So when you score 81, if you're Durham, you win the game at 10 times out of 10. Or 9 times out of 10, as Dare put it up. It won't go.
Kashala fighting for that one.
Kashala sends it out. This one looks wrapped. The foul on Tia. Hamlet will go to the line to shoot 2. He can extend it to a 14-point game, as he is a 71% free throw shooter, the best on the team besides Rudy Fahik.
They're putting in the futures.
He shoots at 86%. This is 5 first years about to check in for the last 30 seconds of this bronze medal game.
Bring in the whole lineup.
But it'll look like they're...
Not quite sure who's getting pulled and who isn't at this point.
Oh, they're gonna take Hamlet out for Mackay, so that's why he's not out yet. O'Shane Taylor Douglas plays his last game ever for the Durham Lords, putting up 12, 4, and 8. 8 assists, a patented mark
of his entire
career.
Last season.
Yeah, and his entire last season. Didn't shoot it well tonight, but that's not what he'll be remembered for. One of the best passers in Durham Lords history. And the other man checking out is Kevin Hamlet, who will play his also last game
as a Lord. Sadly, he's been another amazing shooter, led the league with a 50% three-point mark. And
rightfully so, he gets 20 points in his last game, as that's up for 3 and won't go. 2 players that would be missed dearly.
All these guys know that it's their last one. They're just going to walk. I don't think they actually can walk this clock out. They're 1 second off.
They're half a second off. I think they're going to give it to them. The Durham Lords are your bronze medalists for the first time in 9 years. The 2023 season was almost theirs, as they were the 1 seed in the nation. They fall to Humber, but they beat St. Clair 82-69.
Lords come away with the medal there. That's very, very impressive there.
Medaling, like we said, for the first time in 8 years. They would have rathered the OCAA championship, but a medal is a step in the right direction for this program.
We know that this team has a lot of futures. They're scouting amazing. We see players looking at Control DeSantos, Kansky Simon, Jay-Sean Elliott,
Rudy Fahik,
Caleb
Carter. They have plenty of first years.
They're amazing players, let alone whatever gets pulled in from scouting this year.
They are a huge threat to come back, and if they can sustain the losses of Hamlet and Taylor Douglas and find someone to put somewhere near those numbers up for them, they could be right back in this position. We're going to have the ceremony, so we're going to let you guys hear that. Thank you, and we'll be back for the interview.
and the Championship All-Stars, please give a warm welcome to the Special Olympian and a member of the Durham College Gaming staff. First, the player of the game for the St. Clair Sands is number 24, Andrew. Now it's time for the OCAA Championship All-Star. From Durham College, let's give it up for number 2, Oshawa! Congratulations for the Championship All-Stars and the player of the game. And give a round of applause again for Michael Constantine. Now, with a huge round of applause, please welcome to the court, Durham College Dean of Students, Tara Kowski, and a new president, Elaine Parr. All right, it's time. Please give it up for the 2024 OCAA bronze medalist, the Durham Lords. Thank you. Number 4, Oshawa Santos. Number 11, Gatsby Simon. Number 12, Trishan Elliott. Number 13, Glody Oshawa. Number 15, Kevin Hamlet. Number 21, Tishon Ayako. Number 22, Bekai Gibson. Number 24, Rudy Bucky. Number 25, Jeremiah Gordon. And number 44, Mark Stu. And the coaching staff, going with assistant coach Patrick Almeida. Assistant coach Buddy
Thank you. The mic wasn't working for the interview, unfortunately, but the Durham Lords will get their first medal in 8 years. We'll be back in 35 minutes for Humber and George Brown in the final. Thank you, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to interview O'Shane Taylor Douglas, his final Durham Lords game. So here he is.
Hey, O'Shane, what's going through your mind right now? All right, we're here with my MVP, O'Shane. What's going through your mind right now?
Honestly, I'm happy we won. You know, we got bronze, but it's not what we wanted, but you know, we'll take it, right?
All right, so this was your last game as a Durham Lord. Can you reflect multiple seasons? How you doing?
Honestly, I've only been at Durham for 2 years. You know, I broke my ankle last year. So, you know, to come back this year and, you know, actually accomplish something, it feels good though, you know? So.
What do you want to say to the fans? Fans were loyal all year, brought the hype. What do you want to say to them?
We appreciate all you guys for sticking with us. You know, we've been the underdog and we came all the way to the top. So, you know, exactly like I want to say again, it's not where we wanted to end, but, you know, it's something, man. Thank you for being with us all year. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
On behalf of all Lords fans, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you around.
Guys, good luck next week.
Thank you, O'Shane Taylor Douglas. Like I said, we'll be back in around 30 minutes for Humber, George Brown. Thank you.